with positive things. So I'm going to send this, and it's a bunch of different affirmations, and I want you to cut them up. There's like this page, and there's a whole bunch on here. This actually says you can make affirmation bracelets. And then there's some more here. And I'm going to send you a bunch of different positive affirmations, and you can put them in a jar. You can make an affirmation jar. Do you guys know how to decorate a jar? You could get a shoebox, and you could put them in there. And then, has anybody ever decorated a jar? Like, let me show you. If you have a jar, let's see here. Can you see this?
We made like a jar with like frogs and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, any kind of a jar. Can you see this, everyone?
Yes.
Okay. These are different jars. You can decorate them any way you want, or you don't have to decorate them, but you could decorate them. I see you got one, right, Jordan? So I want you guys to get a jar, and then every morning before you go to school, we'll put all those affirmations you can put in there, and then every morning before you go to school, you can pull one out and you can read a positive affirmation. And that'll be a good way to fill yourself up with positive, powerful God energy before you start the day.
I like the pink jar.
Well, you guys can, if you look up on the internet how to decorate a jar, there's lots of different ways. You can get a glue gun. You can do it as many ways as you want. But I will send you these, and then you can also
the toothpaste jar.
you can also make more affirmations. I'm going to read some of these affirmations that you can put in your jar. And I want you to repeat them after me, and then I want you to think about how they make you feel. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here I go. I keep going even when it's hard.
I keep going even though it's hard.
I get better with practice.
I get better with practice.
I believe I can do hard things.
I believe I can do hard things.
I keep calm when I make a mistake.
I keep calm when I make a mistake.
I keep trying until I get it.
I keep trying until I get it.
I ask for help when I need it.
And ask for help when I need it.
So those are on this page, and then down here, there's some more. You can write some more on there. Cut these into strips, put them in a jar, or if you don't have a jar, you can get a shoebox or any kind of container. But every morning, I want you to pick one of these out to start your day off right. And then just stick your hand in there and pick one out. Don't look for one, just see what comes out. That's yours for the day. And then here's a few more. I believe in my dreams.
I believe in my dreams. I believe.
I learn from my mistakes.
I learn from my mistakes.
I am resilient.
I am resilient.
I am enough. I am me.
I am.
So I'll send those to your parents. The other thing, or grandparents, the other thing, this is a coloring sheet if you want to use this. And it says, I can do hard things. Let's say that. I can do hard things.
I can do hard things.
So you can color this, and that's a big affirmation. You can put that on your wall if you want. The other thing I'm sending in here is it's an interview. I want you to interview somebody. I want you to talk to somebody in your family or a friend and ask them something hard they've been through before and how they got through it. And you can learn from them. So I'll be sending those. So I want to show you a video. Do you guys want to watch a video?
Mm-hmm.
This is a video, and it's called, let's see here. Hold on a second. I got to get it again. It's called The Energy Bus. And we're just going to watch half of it. And it's about how to stay positive and how to overcome hard things. So we're going to watch part of it, and then we'll watch the other part next week. So is everybody ready?
The Energy Bus for Kids by John Gordon. Illustrated by Corey Scott. A story about staying positive and overcoming challenges. It was a Monday, and Mondays were never good for George. He had watched too much television last night. He got hooked on a video game.
Does that sound familiar?
He went to bed too late and had another fight with his sister,
Does that sound familiar?
Georgette. His mom was upset because he was late for the bus and still hadn't eaten his breakfast. It was the most important meal of the day, she said. George knew she was right, but he was too tired and had to hurry to catch the bus.
Okay, how many of you has missed the bus before?
Me.
Raise your hand.
Me.
No.
My friend's never been on a bus.
Okay.
That
Okay.
means
Well, it happens sometimes.
Quanto.
Okay, here we go.
As George ran to the bus stop with his heavy backpack, he could see bus 11 pulling away. George was so upset he wanted to cry. He didn't. He just put his head down and wondered what else could go wrong today. Luckily, as the bus driver drove away, she saw George stop the bus and yelled out the window, "I wouldn't leave you. Come on, get on the bus." This bus driver wasn't his usual bus driver. George had never seen her before. She said her name was Joy, and she had the biggest smile he had ever seen. He told her his name was George, and he sat in the first seat. "What's got you down? And what's with the frown?" Joy asked. "Everything is going wrong," George said. "That's okay, George. You are on my bus now. I call it the Energy Bus. Sit down, and I'm going to teach you some rules that will take you on a positive ride through life." "Are you ready to learn the first rule?" Joy asked. "If you're ready, say yes 3 times. George and all the other kids on the bus shouted, "Yes, yes, yes." Joy told the kids on the bus the first rule. Rule number 1, create a positive vision. When you are on the bus going to school, think about having a great day. When you are on the bus going home, picture yourself having a great night. And when you think about your future, imagine yourself accomplishing your goals and dreams, said Joy. If you can see it, you can create it. If you have a vision, then you also have the power to make it happen. As George waited for class to begin, he thought about what Joy had said about creating a positive vision. He imagined himself getting an A+ on his spelling test today and hitting a home run in his baseball game on Saturday. Then he remembered his teacher telling him the importance of writing down your goals and drawing pictures of them. So George took out a piece of paper and drew a picture of his spelling test with a big A+ on the top. He also drew a picture of himself hitting a home run. George knew the pictures would help him remember his positive visions, so he folded his drawings and put them in his pocket. That afternoon, as George walked on the bus, Joy gave
Okay. Whoops.
That's
Sorry.
yes 3 times.
Hold on. Sorry, guys.
Accomplishing your goals and
Hold on. Sorry.
vision. He imagined himself getting
Okay. So one thing you can do to fill yourself up with positive energy is to say
Draw things that help you
Affirmations.
do things.
is to use your imagination and use your imagination to see yourself being successful doing something. Like imagine yourself having fun playing on the playground. Imagine yourself doing really well in class. Draw a picture of it if you want. And Mohammed, did you want to say something?
How do you fill yourself up with energy?
What? What? So, have any of you ever done that before? Have you got a picture in your mind using your imagination of doing something, accomplishing something? Have you ever done that? You probably have, but you probably just didn't realize you were doing it. But can anybody think of ever doing that?
Yes,
What did you do? What did you have?
thought me playing vid games and winning.
And did you?
Sometimes, yes.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Well, let's see what happened with George.
An A+ on his spelling test today and hitting a home run in his baseball game on Saturday. Then he remembered his teacher telling him the importance of writing down your goals and drawing pictures of them. So George took out a piece of paper and drew a picture of his spelling test with a big A+ on the top. He also drew a picture of himself hitting a home run. George knew the pictures would help him remember his positive visions, so he folded his drawings and put them in his pocket. That afternoon,
Okay, the other thing I want to ask you is, can he do that and not practice baseball?
No.
And no, he has to practice it, right? He has to think about it and visualize it, but he has to practice it. And the same with his math. Can he just not study his math and get an A just like that? No. He's gonna have to study, right? Okay.
Mhm.
Well, let's see what
as
happens.
George walked on the bus, Joy gave him a big smile and asked him to sit in the first seat again so they could talk. How was school? She asked. Did you have a better day? It was a little better, George answered. I felt happier, and I'm pretty sure I got at least an A on my spelling test. But after that, I had to deal with a bunch of challenges. I tripped in the hallway while walking to class. I couldn't find my math workbook. A few mean kids were doing their usual mean things. I got hit in the face with a soccer ball, and I had to go to the nurse. It just wasn't a good day, said George. I understand, said Joy. We will all face challenges in life. That's why it's so important to learn the next rule. If you want to know what it is, say yes 3 times.
Yeah. So you guys
No,
were
no.
right on that. Okay, before we do that, let's go one more time over that. So what's the first rule to help you have a positive day?
Think positive,
Think
not
about it.
negative.
Use your imagination and envision what you want, right? And see what you want, a picture in your mind. And some of it may work, like he made an A, but he kind of had some challenges, which things didn't go so well. And but that happens.
George and everyone on the bus shouted, yes, yes, yes. Rule number 2, fuel your ride with positive energy. What is positive energy? Asked George. It's the positive thoughts and emotions you think and feel and share with others, said Joy. It is smiles, laughter, gratitude, trust, faith, joy, happy thoughts, and beliefs. If you feel up with positive energy, you will have the power to overcome challenges and achieve your goals.
And what were we doing a little bit ago to fill up with positive energy?
Good. Yes. Yes. Yes.
That's an affirmation. You can say, yes, yes, yes. That's something positive that you said. That was good. And then all these other positive affirmations that we say. That was a good one though. That was perfect. Yes, yes, yes. That's all you have to do.
But what if I feel negative? Asked George.
Yeah. What
Well,
about
That's
that?
bad.
George, you possess the greatest power in the world, said Joy. It's the power to choose to be positive instead of negative.
Do we feel grumpy sometimes?
What?
You guys feel grumpy sometimes?
Yes.
And not very positive?
And then I take a slow breathe and
Yes. Yes.
That's awesome. That's a really good thing to do. Is it okay if we don't feel positive all the time?
Yes.
It is. I mean, we get grouchy. We don't always feel happy, but
Yes.
we can make a decision to change the way we feel.
13, 14, 15.
Not always easy, but okay, let's see. So they're talking about to choose to be positive instead of negative. We can do that. It's not always easy, but we can.
So what do you say we fuel up with lots of positive energy on our way home today? Asked Joy. Yes, yes, yes,
No.
George and all the other students shouted. The children cheered so loud that the bus shook. Then, as the energy bus approached George's bus stop, Joy told George to think of a success from his day and share it with his parents at dinner or bedtime. She said, his success of the day will be one thing that made him smile, feel great.
And that's something you guys can do too. You can share one thing that happened every day with your family.
Yes, I can.
Good. That will make you feel better.
So the next morning, George stepped onto the bus feeling more positive than ever. Somebody's looking very happy today, Joy said, smiling at George. I feel like my tank is full of positive energy, George said with a big smile on his face. I love it, George. Make sure you keep filling your tank with positive energy throughout the day.
Yes.
Give you tips to remember. Smile big, be thankful, and fuel yourself with positive beliefs. Then she asked,
Fill yourself with positive beliefs. So here, what are these words right here? What do we call these?
Affirmation. Wait, positive stuff.
Positive affirmation, positive God power energy. So why don't we say these together? Ready? And I'll send these to you. You can put them in your affirmation jar. I'm ready for a great day.
I'm ready for a good day. Not great, good.
Okay. I believe in myself.
I believe in myself.
I trust that I will accomplish my goals and dreams.
I trust that I will accomplish my goals.
Okay, good. Very good.
George to repeat after her.
You can do it again.
I am ready for a great day.
I'm ready.
I believe in myself. I trust that I will accomplish my goals and my dreams.
Trust that I will accomplish.
The energy bus pulled up to school and George stepped off, ready to take on the day. As he walked towards the building, he heard Joy cheer.
Nana,
Remember, George, if you fuel up with positive energy, you can go as far as you can dream. Dream big, George.
Don't. That's
Okay,
bad for
now
you.
I was going to show you the rest of this next week. Are you guys okay with that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you want, you can look this up. You can look it up on YouTube and watch the whole thing, because sometimes you have to watch it a couple times to kind of get through it. But I want to show you the rest of it next week. But so what we learned today is that
Positive feelings is good.
positive feelings is good, and do we have the choice to have positive feelings?
Yes.
Is it always easy to change from negative feelings to positive feelings?
No.
No. But there's different things you can do to help you feel better, right? And you guys, Luca, you didn't get this, but I know Jordan and Raven did that unstuck wheel, which shows you different things that you do. You write down different things that you do that make you feel better. And so if you get negative, you can look at that and do something positive that makes you feel better, or you can say positive words. And
And if we do, then things will happen.
Yeah, they will. It makes a difference what you say, what you think, and what you do to change your mood. So, the only other thing I want to say is that in the Bible, there's a couple things that it says the Bible teaches us really good lessons, right? It can teach us different lessons about how to live a good life. And one of them says, let me find it. It says, it talks about our words and it talks about our thoughts. And one of them says, on our thoughts, it says, finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. So what that is basically saying is think about good things. The Bible suggests that we think about good things. Because sometimes if we get thinking about a lot of bad things, if we just realize we're doing that, if we stop and we start thinking about the good things, then that can help us. And let's see. The other thing that talks about our words, and it says, kind words are like honey. Did you know that? Kind words
They're sweet.
are like honey. They're sweet to the soul and healthy to the body. So our words and our thoughts are definitely make a difference in how we feel. So, okay, well, let's just say the prayer protection and just think about these things and make your affirmation jars. And I will send these affirmations to you and you can pull them out each day or anytime to look at them to see if you can fill yourself up with some positive energy. So let's say our prayer of protection. Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Okay. The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. The presence of God walks with us. I am the presence of God. Wherever I am, God is, and all things.
Let there be peace on, and let it begin with peace. Let there be peace on earth, and peace of spirit to be. To come as our Creator, love is all our feet. Let us walk with each other, express harmony. Let this be our moment now.
With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each eternally. Let there be
And let it begin
With me.
with me.
and you. Okay. So everybody, you're going back to school. Have a good week. Remember to fill up with positive energy.
iPads.
What?
We're doing
homeschool on our iPad.
Oh, you're not going at all? And I guess Lawrence isn't going at all to school, are they? Okay. Yeah. Raven and Jordan are going, and Luca and Veda, his sister, are going to do it online, and then you guys are going to do it online. And then we'll see in 9 weeks what happens. So, all right. Well, everybody take care. Love you all.
Bye.
Okay. See ya.
See you next week, and we'll watch the other half of the energy bus to find out how to fill up with more positive energy.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.